for being here today. I would be remiss, I think, if I didn't mention and wish you all a happy Earth Day. I think it's entirely appropriate that this celebration of all of the great projects and partnerships that we have here in Delaware happens to coincide today on Earth Day. Today is the 45th anniversary of that celebration, and I think it's a good opportunity to remind ourselves the premises from which both Earth Day and Stewardship Week were founded. And I think there is much to learn and to celebrate every day, not just Earth Day. Governor, it's a great honor to bring you to the podium to help us with the celebration. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Dave. Great to be with all of you. I want to thank you, Casey. Thank you very much, Kevin, Robert. Congrats on all that you've done. I thank all the members of the General Assembly who are here. In fact, were you introduced for a minute about the week before? Okay. All right. So great showing of the members of the General Assembly. Most importantly, I want to thank all those who have who won these awards today. They'll be handing out in just a moment. We're incredibly grateful to you because you really are sort of showing the way of what it means to be a good steward of the land, which is incredibly important when you think about the impact that we the people have. Every American uses on average about 70 gallons of water a day. And you think about the steps that we can all take to be more efficient and really to protect our resources going forward. I'm also grateful to you because I hate to think where we would be without folks like you who are sending the way, because the fact is we still have a lot of catch up to do. And while we celebrate all that you have done, we are also very cognizant, particularly on Earth Day, that the condition of our waterways and streams in Delaware is a mess. And we have a lot of work to do to clean up. We're showing now what some new technologies can mean. Just very close to here at Mirror Lake in Dover, a real mess. It is really polluted by PCBs, and it would have taken 40 years for that body of water to clean up using natural sort of techniques. About a year and a half ago, we injected carbon pellets. This is a technology that was created at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. The PCBs bind to the carbon pellets, and that water is going to be cleaned up in 3 years instead of 40. And we have opportunities, whether it's to deal with the incredible problem we have with stormwater management, including, by the way, right here in Dover. And the fact that we have this beautiful new hospital, the renovated Bay Health. And when it storms here, the water is about that far from going into the system. So we have similar problems all over the state. Whether it's that or just many of the other problems we have with water in Delaware, places that you just you can literally, there are plenty of places you can fish in Delaware where you can eat the fish not once a week and not once a month, but once a year. And these are problems that we're going to have to deal with. And I am hopeful that at some point in the state's future we will. But in the meantime, the work that you all who are winning these awards today, really setting an example for all of us. I think the more that we can do to get the word out about the kinds of practices that you all are employing, the better it's going to be for our state's environment, our state's water, our state's people for many years to come. So congratulations to all of you. We really appreciate all that you've done. We look forward to more Delawareans following your example. So with that, I think we are handing out the awards. I won't read the whole thing. It's a statement in observance of Soil and Water Stewardship Week. I will, should I give this to Kevin, to you, Robert? I'm going to give it to Robert. But I'm sure he is accepting it on behalf of all the people who have won this, and Mr. Emerson, and all those who have won these great awards today. Thank you.
Newcastle County's Carousel Park on Limestone Road is heavily used by residents for outdoor recreation, including hiking, picnicking, horseback riding, bird watching, and dog walking. Uphill from the park's centerpiece, an 8.7-acre pond, is a designated park with access to the pond's edge for dog play. Environmental issues were addressed in a plan created by NRCS and Newcastle Conservation District to correct severe gully erosion, sediment and pet waste transferring to the pond, causing elevated levels of nutrients and bacteria. And the important thing is the pond flows into a public water supply stream, White Cloud Creek. And so by doing these practices, and the county, I'll give them credit, really stood firm in trying to get it done, and we tried to get a grant several years ago and unsuccessful. So it's a great project, it looks fantastic, and we're told the residents and the dog lovers, more importantly, nobody has more passion than dog lovers, are really pleased with the project that they can get. So congratulations.